I was starting to fade towards the end. I was getting pretty tired, and there's a little bit of just a gradual rolling hill section in the middle of each lap, and in the second lap I started to struggle. Start of a new week. This week I've lost a couple of days just because I've been ill, so I've decided after 3 weeks of steady mileage building, I'm just gonna have an easy week. So it's Wednesday morning today, so Sunday and Monday I was unwell. Yesterday I took off just to make sure I cleared the bug, and then back at it today with an easy hour. Out for an easy hour this morning. It's Thursday morning, more than halfway through the week already. Running on 16 miles by the time I finish this run. But enjoying having a rest week. It's good to recharge the batteries and then go again next week. I'm supposed to be doing the Darlington 10k on Sunday, but it's not looking promising at the moment just because I hadn't realised that Nicky's at a spa day on Sunday, so the likelihood of actually being able to go slimming and ill. But never mind. I might do a park run instead, we'll see. But for now, I'm happy just to have a rest week and get back at it next week. A little confession. So I haven't cycled for quite a while, even though I was enjoying it. Just because the type of pedals that I had SPD pedals, they were really starting to hurt my feet towards the end of the week that I commuted in. I could run with no problems, but I just couldn't cycle. So I let my both feet settle down, and I've just bought some normal pedals and switched them over. So it's Thursday night, just commuting home with the new pedals on for the first time. It feels nice, although I begin to realise that I was relying quite a lot on the fact that I was clipped in, because when I'm going up a steep climb I like lift my feet off the pedals, so I must have just been effectively pulling my feet around without really putting any pressure on the pedals. So yeah, that was interesting the first climb, when I suddenly realised, oh crap, I'm going to fall off the bike. It's a very wet Friday morning, cycling into work because I left my car there last night, so got no choice. Ah man, I'm soaked. Saturday morning, just thought I'd come down and do a little bit of spectating for the park run. So Nicky's just got back from her fitness class, so I'm released. So we just made our way to the finish, although a little bit late, so you'll probably see the first few guys come past in a minute. So I'm doing 7:45 pace here, just taking it nice and easy, just to give you an idea of what pace I'm doing, so when the leaders come past you can kind of gauge what they're doing roughly. Well done. Well done, mate.
He's good, like, isn't he?
Last night I went out and did an easy hour, just taking it really easy at the moment just because I'm doing the Darlington 10k tomorrow. I got a number for the Darlington 10k and then Nicky said, oh, that's the day I'm going to the spa, said I couldn't do it, and the weather's been pretty bad in terms of rain over the last 2 days, so Nikki's not going to start till a bit later. She said, oh well, as long as you're back by 12 you can do it. So result. So tomorrow will be interesting to see how I get on, see where I'm at, see if I can stretch out that 5 mile time I did a few weeks ago, and hold that sort of pace for 10k, which will put me just outside 36 minutes, but we'll see. Sunday morning, just arrived in Darlington, so I avoided going in the town centre to park because it's a nightmare and I might struggle to get out. So I've parked about a mile away in the Morrison's car park, and I'm just going to do my warm-up into the town centre, so hopefully it won't be too bad. Conditions actually are really good considering the weather we've had over the last few weeks. It feels fairly cool at the moment, a little bit of wind, but that'll just help with cooling, so hopefully, fingers crossed, should be good to go. It's going to be interesting to see what I run today. I would love to be around 36 minutes, but just going to play it by ear and just go on feel. Usual plan is to kind of go out sensibly for the first 2 miles and then just see what I've got after that. There's a little bit of a gradual climb on this course apparently, and it's a 2-lap course. We'll see how that goes. I'll probably just slow touch for the climb and then try and pick it up straight after. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Looking forward to this one. Should be interesting. Just got back from the race, done a mile cool down, 35:30. Really happy with that. Didn't think I had that. I was starting to fade towards the end, I was getting pretty tired, and there's a little bit of just a gradual rolling hill section in the middle of each lap, and in the second lap I started to struggle, but I managed to hold it together, so I didn't lose too much time. I think I probably lost maybe 10-15 seconds in that middle section, but yeah, absolutely over the moon. So it's definitely coming together little by little. So I'm now less than a minute behind my 10k PB time, so less than 10 seconds a mile, and again I haven't really done much speed work. Can't say much more than I'm really happy. So good end of the week, not many miles, but it was an easy week, so I'll up the mileage again next week to maybe 90-ish, 85-90, we'll see, and then maybe commute once or twice. But quick recap of Sunday. I'm still buzzing from that performance, and it's a few days on now. But just to quickly talk you through what happened on race day. So when I got the start, Chris and Andy were there from the club, both aiming for sub 36, and that's what I was shooting for. So at the start I was kind of sensible, and I just sat behind Chris and Andy, and went off fairly swiftly. 5:38 I think was the first mile, and then at about 1.5 miles, 2 miles I went past Chris and Andy and just focused on my own race. But I didn't have my heart rate strap, and I forgot to tighten my watch, so the wrist heart rate isn't reliable either. So I was just going off feel. Normally it would be a mixture of feel and just keeping an eye on the heart rate to make sure it's sensible, but I couldn't do that. So anyway, I just stuck at it. Felt quite good at 5:38 pace, so just decided to just keep going with that really. And halfway through the first lap, it's kind of rolling the hills, nothing worth noting other than just a gradual up, gradual down for 3 or 4 hills. I felt quite strong still, so I cracked on. On the second lap it started to take its toll, and the rolling hills became quite challenging, so I dropped I think about 15 seconds in mile 5 on that rolling section, and then I decided to man up, and I managed to pick it back up for mile 6, and I think I got back down to 5:47, which is sub 36 pace, and then I finished strong. You can see the finish line, so I managed to pick it up, and I think I'm around 5:14 pace for the last 0.2 to run 35:27. So yeah, over the moon. It's about 51 seconds off my PB, but it felt like a PB. I was just over the moon. I didn't expect it, so I ran a good 30 plus seconds faster than expected. So all in all, great run. It puts me in a position, like in a better position than I expected. So yeah, Absolutely chuffed. So hopefully we can follow that up with 85 to 90 miles in the following week and just keep building. Things are going quite well. If I can get in a 10k PB shape before the end of September, that'll be a great sign, because I think that puts me, according to the race calculators, at around about 242-ish. So that's exactly where I want to be. So just keep building, but yeah, see you next week.